Cześć, witam serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku i na początku od razu nowa postać, ostatnia postać, czarodziejka, którą możemy zdobyć. Tu właśnie w tym miejscu można ją w sumie przeoczyć, bo ona sobie jest tak ukryta w takim pomieszczeniu, w takim pojemniku z jakimś roztworem. W każdym razie Oliwia, czarodziejka, nowa postać. Zobaczmy ją, a wracam z komentarzem tuż po postaci.
I got myself killed.
Saving your life, young sister.
Let go of me, Olivia! They're going to kill Mother!
Indeed. But alas, there's nothing we can do. We're powerless.
What do you mean we're powerless? We have magic! We can save her!
Listen to me. Unless it is within your power to split the ground or summon a firestorm, there is no hope of us overcoming our host of armed soldiers.
At least I'm not a coward! It's our mother! How can you do nothing? You don't care for her!
I care as much as you do. Yet it is her own wish that I honor. You see, Mother made a deal. Confessed to what they wanted to hear so we both would be spared from her punishment.
It's not fair!
It's politics, young sister. There. What you had in mind would serve no purpose other than to expose our abilities, my dear. Then we'd share Mother's fate, and what would that accomplish? None may know of our secret if we wish to survive. Do you hear me, Alorna? Or Mother's death will have been for naught.
Alorna was always so very young, even as an adult, especially as an adult, leaving family and inheritance behind to join her umpteenth lost cause.
Oh my, aren't you a handsome fella? How old are you, darling?
I'm 15, my lady.
I ain't no lady, love, but I'm a fine-looking strumpet, aren't I?
Yes, ma'am.
So, what are you and your mate celebrating?
I suppose it's a bit gruesome, ma'am, but I killed my first chap last evening, and the fellas thought it was past time. I became a man.
I'll tell you a secret, love. I always had a thing for them ruffian types. Makes me wet downstairs. Do this gal a favour and tell me all about this bloody business of yours.
Just some noble squabbling, ma'am. Don't know much about it. 'Twas a valet of some fancy lord that hired us. He had 3-headed goat lion on his coat.
I suppose you mean a chimera. So the traitor is Lord Briar, then? The cruelest Goni Crown thanks you for your services.
My family's secret had always been an asset in my career. The dangers of being exposed notwithstanding, it allowed me to hastily rise through the ranks.
That was the third raid just this month, Your Grace. The cult of life grows bolder with our inaction.
But we mustn't hasten our response. Word has been spreading of a peasant revolt brewing in Smirtolia. If we're not careful, we might end up fighting on two fronts.
We can't leave these blatant attacks on our sovereignty unanswered. What shall we do?
We arm the peasants.
That is preposterous, my lady. You can't possibly...
I want to hear what the Lady Chancellor has to say.
My lords, for years the crown has sought a pretext to launch an incursion into Smirtolia. Were this revolt to reach a significant magnitude, Krulesgan would find itself obligated to intercede. Furthermore, the Church has long impeded the realm's attempts to expand its military and imposes heavy levies upon our lords. Under the guise of organizing the counter-revolution, Krulesgan could arm itself and plead a decrease in tithes.
That is a sound plan, Lady Hines. But you seem to ignore the issue of securing the coin to arm these peasants in the first place.
Not at all, Lord Archduke. My little spiders brought me a rather disquieting tale of a lady of the realm, whose late husband bequeathed her a considerable fortune, who has been harboring Egesiromi heathens in her holdings. It is our duty, as death devotees, to report such heinous acts to the Holy Church.
You do realize, milady, that you would be perpetrating upon this woman the same fate that befell your departed mother. Do you not?
My king, it is only fitting to put one's first-hand experience to good use. Oh, the goddesses and their eternal cosmic struggle. What a timely, so ever useful farce. The mortar that fastens our civilization against...
My lady.
Pray tell me, my lord, have you seen that creature of yours lately? Agaros Submariva, I believe, is his name.
Get to the point, my lady.
My little spiders reported seeing Sergeant Agaros coming in and out of the forbidden city of Akratia on several occasions. That is most disconcerting. Do you not concur?
You have not the slightest idea of what you are dealing with, my lady.
Perchance you mean this? This is the Essence Mancer's doing, is it not? Are you in league with them?
I was investigating them. You know as well as I that were the knowledge of what the Essence Masters were doing to spread, chaos would ensue. I was about to report my findings to the king.
Oh, what a coincidence. I was about to address the king as well. Shall we go together?
You fancy yourself so smart, Lady Hines. But you are not the only one uncovering secrets. And you miscalculated. Be extra careful. This woman is secretly a wielder of magic.
That was my second deadliest blunder, underestimating the Archduke. Next thing I knew, I found myself in a church's dungeon, my condition as a mage laid bare to the world.
I apologize, Your Grace. I really do. But no one is to talk to the prisoner.
I am the king. Stand aside.
This is a holy keep of the goddess, Your Grace. We must obey the church.
Sirs, please, I am to face execution on the morrow. Might I not be granted a final audience with my beloved sovereign?
We can give you 5 minutes, Your Grace.
Milady, I'm sorry. I did all that I could. I even pleaded.
Aurelius, shut up and listen. Do exactly as I instruct. Go directly to the High Priestess, invoke the Accords of 296 AFD, and proclaim me as your personal representative within the Church. The law is ancient, but it still stands. I'll swear fealty to the Central Committee of Faith and join a monastic order of mages. I'll publicly humiliate myself, beg for clemency. You'll do the same if need be. Nay, you'll drag yourself to that old hag's feet. Do you understand? Go, Aurelius. Time is of the essence. And my king, it was Ascaron. He's a traitor. Stay clear of him. I had to act swiftly. Ascaron in league with the Essence Mancers meant he had grandiose ambitions, which he machinated, so I threw a modicum of chaos along his path.
My lady, I must admit, I'm impressed. To bring about an entire crusade. Now you have outdone yourself.
It was all the Essence Mancers' doing. I merely presented the evidence of their perfidious deeds to the deathly High Priestess. As a member of the Central Committee, she was obliged to hear me. Almost had a stroke, that poor thing. Now there's the issue of the traitor, Ascaron Pl.
Yes, I am afraid I am the bearer of dire news. The Archduke is a powerful man with powerful allies. He managed to be appointed Lord Commander of the Crusade.
Something is amiss. Ascaron is taking too long a stride, taking too many risks. And now he endeavors to control the Crusade, certainly to protect his allies in Akratia. I'm afraid his ploy is much worse than a mere coup d'etat.
The Essence Mancers must have something he desperately wants. But we cannot act without more information.
Well then, I believe it is high time I pay a visit to my so-little sister. I was Olivia until I met my demise. Was it Ascaron? The Essence Mancers? Perchance an opportunity unveils itself before me. I lived to loathe chaos. Perhaps in death, I will do the same. How very intriguing.
My lady?
Highly unorthodox, certainly. Yet I am quite positive I can make the most of this situation. Yes, carry on, sir. I will have instructions for you and the others whenever I see fit.
No i mamy Oliwię. Jedna rzecz, którą trzeba też powiedzieć, że te postacie, które zdobywamy, one poniekąd są ze sobą powiązane. Na przykład Kad zabija rodziców chyba Anny, więc one się tak przewijają w tej całej historii, więc to ma tutaj wszystko sens i jeżeli chodzi o fabułę, o tą całą historię, to myślę, że można się w to trochę wgryźć i zaobserwować. W tym odcinku także walka z bossem. Ja przed bossem może trochę poopowiadam i oglądając tą walkę pomyślałem sobie, że to jest chyba najtrudniejsza walka, jeśli chodzi o bossów, bo są fazy, bo atakuje ten nasz boss dodatkowo. Zresztą opowiem to wszystko, jak będziemy przy bossie, a ja zamieszczę oczywiście w tytule miejsce, w którym będzie walka z bossem.
This creature, I have seen obsession in its eyes. Of that, I understand all too well. Absolutely nothing in this pitiful existence matters more than to kill us.
He's bound to eternal disappointment.
Only true death will stop it. His or ours.
None of which seem very likely.
bloody freezing in here.
Are you gonna trim my whiskers, love? That's well enough. I kinda nicked my neck in the last shave.
Sergeant Agaros. The Butcher of Mariva.
Don't you fucking call me that, you ugly cunt.
My, did I hit a nerve. I would have thought you enjoyed the moniker.
The butcher's nothing but a crude drudge. I'm a bloody artist, bitch.
You know, I've always hated our birthplace, and you are a perfect example as to why. I find it highly satisfying that you'll become as ugly and monstrous on the outside as you are on the inside.
Oh no! That left me balls tingling. Be a lamb and give us a scratch, will ya?
Impressive. Let us see how your body handles a higher magnitude.
You're really willing to sacrifice what little is left of our morals? Why?
You know exactly why. What's one life compared to saving the whole of humanity? What's 10? What's 1,000?
By the goddess, do you even hear yourself?
I'm not having this discussion once again, Haldai.
They are not the enemy. They are the ones oppressed by the enemy. The ones you claim you wish to save with our work. Children, Solon. Fucking
You spoiled little brat! You've spent your whole life secluded, and now you lecture...
I was not secluded! I was isolated because my own father feared me!
And if you were taken away like he wanted, you would know how it feels to completely lose hope.
If they had taken me, perhaps today I'd be one of your victims.
Sometimes I wish you and that sister of yours hadn't shown up at my doorstep. Then I wouldn't feel so disappointed. Purest essence is the key to unlocking what we seek, my boy. It's the only way.
The cult of life will hear of this.
So you'll betray your kind.
The only one who falls for your mind games at this point is yourself.
Perhaps you went too far with him, Solon.
Enough! I've no time for childish fancies. We're too close.
close now.
Okej, w tym miejscu zaczynamy. Po drugiej stronie jest boss. Nie możemy do niego dotrzeć. Nawet jak będziemy próbowali z niego strzelić, to pojawia się taka osłona zielona i nic mu nie zrobimy, bo tak myślałem, że może można jakoś to obejść. On przywołuje tutaj swoich pomagierów i trzeba z nimi wygrać, żeby przejść, żeby drzwi się otworzyły do następnego pomieszczenia. Więc są pewnego rodzaju fazy, etapy, które trzeba przejść. No i jak mamy tutaj 4, no to w sumie tutaj mam chyba cofnięcie, więc tych 4 już mam pokonanych, ale to już jest takie finalne przejście po tym, jak wygrałem. Co mogę powiedzieć o tej walce, o tym bossie? On sobie tam stoi, on jakiś straszny nie jest, ale dodatkowo rzuca takie właśnie promienie stamtąd, więc oprócz tego, że walczymy z przeciwnikami, to jeszcze możemy oberwać od tych promieni i musimy cały czas kontrolować nasze postacie, ich zdrowie i odpowiednio to nimi tutaj manewrować. Oprócz tych, którzy są teraz tutaj, pomniejsi właściwie, to pojawi się jeszcze śpi tutaj po prawej stronie właśnie taki zwierz, który pluje chyba nawet okiem. O, i takie fale, które idą po ziemi, trzeba je omijać, więc tu naprawdę można się zniechęcić, jak to wszystko zobaczysz i stwierdzisz, kurczę, że to bez szans, żeby to w ogóle przejść. I być może miałem farta, ale ja skupiłem się tu właściwie na walce. Jeszcze ten plujący tam, tutaj ten wilk, więc pamiętajcie też o tym, że trójkątem przełączamy na najlepszą postać w danym momencie, jeżeli ta, która ma najwięcej zdrowia, i pamiętajmy o tym, że jeżeli atakujemy daną postacią, to pozostałe postacie troszeczkę tego zdrowia dostają, więc można się też skupić na jakiejś mocnej postaci, nią walczyć, a tym samym podnosić zdrowie pozostałych. No tutaj w tej pierwszej fazie musimy z tymi wszystkimi zawalczyć i jak najwięcej zdrowia przenieść do kolejnej fazy. Tutaj widzę, że na dole mam pasek synchronizacji, o, teraz dopiero użyłem, więc też z tych pasków jak najbardziej trzeba korzystać. Jak widzicie, to zdrowie w miarę tam, o, i znowu fala po ziemi, która idzie, więc to nie może być tak, że ty sobie spokojnie tutaj z nimi się bijesz, a potem idziesz sobie dalej, bo ten czarodziej tam z tamtej strony jeszcze do nas atakuje. To pomyślałem, że może jakoś go namierzę i w niego strzelę właśnie, ale o, to pojawia się takie pole magnetyczne. Dodatkowo jak będziemy tutaj stać, to po czasie pojawią się znowu na ziemi te takie fale promieni i trzeba przez nie przejść. Dopiero w tym momencie otwierają nam się drzwi i przechodzimy do drugiej sali, w której znowu walczymy. Nie możemy tutaj stać, bo tamten atakuje. Przechodzimy do drugiej sali i w drugiej sali znowu mamy taką falę, którą trzeba przejść, falę wrogów, których trzeba zaliczyć, i w tej kolejnej fazie pojawiają się już mocniejsi przeciwnicy, nawet pojawia się boss, z którym walczyliśmy, ten posesor. Więc tak jak mówię, tak jak często bywa w walce z bossami, myślisz sobie na początku bez szans, żeby to przejść. To nie ma szans, żeby to przejść, ale trzeba się skupiać na każdym jakby pokoju, na tym, żeby tutaj pokonywać tych, którzy najwięcej szkodzą, w tym przypadku właśnie tych strzelających. No chodzi posesor, który też tam rusza się, może nie tak szybko, ale się jednak przemieszcza. No i warto też oczywiście mieć zdolność odrodzenia u naszej właśnie dziewczyny i tym samym odradzamy się, przełączamy się od razu na najmocniejszego. No tutaj jeszcze walczyłem niepotrzebnie, ale walczymy aktualnie najmocniejszym i potem będzie ostatni, trzeci pokój. W tym ostatnim pokoju trzeba powiedzieć, że miałem farta, bo podniosłem sobie, ulepszyłem postać, znaczy nie ulepszyłem, tylko tam mam taki do ulepszenia, do zwiększenia siły zadawanych obrażeń, do ilości zadawanych obrażeń, eliksir. Więc wypiłem ten eliksir, tu jak widzicie jeszcze kolejne postacie, które trzeba pokonać. Lilith, dość szybka, zwinna, więc to naprawdę jeszcze dostajesz w podłogę te ciosy, więc to naprawdę jest tutaj, no, to jest chyba ten trudniejszy boss. I do kolejnego pokoju wszedłem na zasadzie takiej, że eliksirem podniosłem zadawane obrażenia i skupiłem się tylko na Eithalosie jako wrogu. Nie zwracałem uwagi na otoczenie, a trochę tam z boku jeszcze ma pomocników, więc myślę, że trzeba jak najszybciej go po prostu sprowadzić do zera i tak też tu się stało. To było parę sekund, nie wiem, 2-3 sekundy, zobaczycie w filmie. Także ja tutaj może już przestanę to jakoś specjalnie komentować i zobaczcie, jak poszło w kolejnym pokoju. Powiem krótko, 10 sekund. Czas walki 10 sekund. Może fart, na pewno fart, ale ważne, że idziemy do przodu.
Good luck.
Don't fight it now. So, Eithalos was right after all. The ritual was ready. You were not. I'll do it myself this time. I am prepared. I sure could use your help, old friend. These stray essences have taken hold of you, but I know you're still somewhere inside. Meet me at life's cathedral, and let us end the age of mortals where it once began. Remember our dream. Remember who you are. Please, Solon, I need you.
who can enlighten me about the effects of essence corruption on the human body? Anyone besides Howdai?
That's when the body begins to deteriorate.
Precisely. Thus, understanding corruption is synonymous with understanding death. Look, the butterfly. Goddess Life speaks to us via the little things. We all knew how to listen once, but the world makes us forget. Myself, for instance, butterflies have always held a fascination for me. From larva to caterpillar to chrysalis, and finally, a beautiful butterfly. So many life cycles. I had no idea I would become what we are today. But instinctively, I was drawn to this creature that, as I later learned, symbolizes transformation, beauty, freedom, endurance, and love. Everything we Essence Mancers uphold. Well, aside from beauty, perhaps.
This is the heart of NATO himself. The first to die. Consider the knowledge.
Consider the power! Eithalos, it might be the key to saving your beloved. Eithalos, my friend, this is it! And to think that it came to us right as we began to question ourselves. My friends, this is our mother saying, stop at nothing. See how far you've come.
Solon, come on. We need to discuss this. Howdai is adamant. He plans to reveal our agreement with the Archduke to the rest of the cult. You understand that it must be done, right?
When was it?
What?
That we crossed the line. When?
Solon, I won't do it unless I hear your command.
We've come too far to stop now.
Time has run out, my friend. The church will be here soon.
We're missing something. Goddess Life bestowed upon us the heart. It can't have been in vain.
It gives us everything and nothing all at once. It grants us immense power, but our feeble bodies and minds cannot handle it.
There's one type of essence we haven't tried yet. Ours. Yes, that's it. We must combine the body of our best volunteer with the essence of one of our strongest.
Who would do such a thing? It's suicide if it doesn't work.
I wouldn't ask that of anyone. It shall be me.
If there's one thing I learned from... it's that there's no molding the inner resolve of an essence. My guess, dear friend, you're just like me. Already tainted.
Was I Solon all along?
Then who are these beings I share my body with?
Are they really here? Are they just memories?
Na zakończenie tyle w tym odcinku. Ostatnia kraina, jedna z ostatnich takich zróżnicowanych krain i stąd będziemy zaczynać kolejny odcinek, także słyszymy się w kolejnym odcinku.